Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1971 Hermes 3000 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This one is made in France, but they're also made in mostly Switzerland and somewhere in Hungary. This is the third generation of the Hermes 3000. The first and the second generation are all metal. First generation is a curvy top. Second is more squared off, and this one is the boxy version, all hard plastic. Internal components are all pretty much the same for all three versions. Same performance. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale and the margin indicators in red. To set the margins, you just put the cursor where you want it and flip this chrome switch here, and it sends the margin to that spot, and also will send the red indicator to show where that margin is. To push it closer to the edge, you hold it and push the carriage to where you want it and then let it go. I want it right there on the edge. The same concept with the right side. You just put the cursor where you want it and flip this switch and it sends it to that spot. If you want it closer to the edge, you hold the carriage release and the margin at the same time, push it to where you want it, let it go, and you now I got full clearance on the page here almost. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, just flip this switch forward 1 notch. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that up to that red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it down 1 notch in the yellow, it prints right down the middle. When you have it down 1 more notch in the blue, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. And when you have it on the silver, it prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. Remove that for red. Absolutely beautiful. The best typewriter of all time, in my opinion, the first, second, and third generation Hermes 3000. And this has unique Techno Pica font. It's a squared off character print. Print looks perfect, perfectly aligned, and it's got that nice font. Prints 10 characters per inch. Very popular, very rare. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. Flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Going to put the color back on black and flip this down for now. Shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left here. Very good. Sometimes that can get stuck in this little, on all the models, if you don't have that, you just got to kind of shift it a little bit. But if you push it down too hard, sometimes it might get stuck in there. If you just kind of, then you just got to kind of shift it. This is the tab set. Right now we do have tabs already set, 10 space intervals. So I'm going to clear all of them by hitting the all clear button. So now we don't have any, but I always like to set a tab somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. So I'm just going to hit that tab set button right there like that. Very good. Margin release on the right side. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. Very good. And this is your touch control on the left here. Right now it's on 1, but you can go all the way up to 4, and that just increases the tension when you hit the keys. You do have to hit the keys a little harder for them to print, but they respond faster. So you just want to play with that to gauge what your preference is as far as touch control. The hood just pops up from the top. It's got 2 notches in the front here that kind of just sit down when you snap it. And all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to switch that direction, just to the side you want it to go to, flip that to the middle. It'll pull to that side, just like that. And this is meant to catch the eyelet at the end of the ribbon and swap it back to that side. And if you don't have eyelets on, which is the little metal piece on the end, if you don't have that, then just tie a knot, and sometimes that will, most of the time that will work. Tie a couple knots on top of each other, so it's just meant to catch that and pull it, and then it automatically reverses to that side. So it pops right back down like that. And This is a 3D printed knob that I designed and 3D printed, really close to the original. So, and the originals are old and they break off all the time. So if you need a replacement, check my shop. I have these available, really smooth and easy to use. This is your carriage release, and this is the carriage. This is the margin, and this is the carriage lock. So what you do is you flip that down, it releases the carriage, and then it locks in the middle. To unlock it, just push it down and move it to the right. Same thing on this side, carriage release and the margin. And if you pull the knob out, it disables the spacing. Let's see. So you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. Same concept if you move the line space selector all the way back, it disables the spacing. Move it forward, you get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.